Holla at your boy. I'm starving out here. We starving. Holla at your boy. We starving. It's that morning report. This is that morning report. We starving out here. Tell him, Frank. I didn't know of a best way to do it. Get my Hershey squirts to squirt out the best way. But turns out my Hershey squirt says go straight into my diaper wifey. That is not fair. That is unavailable to the nonsensicals nonsense of how many times I got to have the nonsense pull up in my pantyhose, pulling out with a glizzy blaster, talking about you ain't hitting multiples, Z. Not one, not two, not there is no multiples of Ben's hits. Pigaboo. That is how that's how I need to get a little bit more kitty litter up in my douche juice caboose. That's how I make my crunchy turd nuggets. That's I'm bony, son. I'm bony. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that got some brains. Y'all, it's your boy. Can I get some hands in the chicken chat? Unless it's not time to have a happy. There was a word I was saying right before this liggity live that I was gonna say, and I forget what that word was. Diggity, dang. I forget more than I remembers. His squirrel. What up, though? Welcome back to the dark side. We about to do some chickadee change it. That really in reality, actual factuals is actually like we're gonna go in the first place. Pigaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Yeah, that's why. That's why that was the last tickety TikTok liggity live. I think until maybe like uh let's just say until maybe Rick Harrison and or the Douche Juice Caboose. I don't know why. Is that the Pawn Star guy? What in the hell? Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out the best thing for the banana thing, though. The banana thing, that's true. What up, baby mama number one? This just in. This is the morning report, and our diaper wipies are getting clickety clogged up. I don't know if you know that. I know that you know that. I know that they know that. I know that you know that. I know that they know that. It is very apparently time to take the socks off in this lickety life. Because this is a sockless lickety live, and it is time, tickety time for the Keister Bunny to pop out that Keister hole. How many times you ever have a Keister Bunny pop out the Keister hole before prematurely, before you was ready to put them grill marks on them glizzies? Pigaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat? Y'all, that's right. It's Keister Bunny season, and the Keister Bunny is not denying any of the allegations of the snitchiations of where he has allegedly done deuce juices, dropping them on the porches, lighting the bags on fire, and playing diggity ding dong ditch. That's right, sockless. Look at it live. I dare you to get in here, Dread. Sockless, look at it live, y'all. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Thank y'all for the laughs and tippity taps, y'all. Like, wait, tippity taps. It's not really a thing over here. I do equate the equations to the amount of equations of how many suscumbers I have. Don't look like every once in a while. I do know that indubitably does be doing thiggity things. what it has happened is that when in turn a downtown reach around gets a reversal, then my socks get off, and I'm still trying to break my attorney's leg good enough to break it over my head in a liggity live. Don't worry, I got time today. I might be able to make that work today, actually, as a matter of factually. Can I get some brains, y'all? Yeah, it's heavy. It's solid wood. I mean, like, it's definitely solid wood. Can I get some brains? Definitely didn't think I was just gonna be talking to you, squirrel, right here. Like, that was not anything that I was expecting. But so, how you doing? I mean, like, how's sobriety teaching you? Like, I know that mental health awareness is very important to me, and then I can't really say that on TikTok. So, how's the mentals doing? Yeah, that's why I don't fucking try to think, right? I mean, like, don't think. That's why I don't try to plan things. I had a good plan. I had another good plan. I had some. Every once in a while, I got some plans. Hands up, socks off. Get them socks off and start spinning them around the front side of the back side of your downtown. Reach around. Oh well. Um. Normally, I would be like, well, you know where to find me. But I meant sporadical, radical, my diggity dang self. So you ain't squirrely whirly, and well, shoot. I mean, hands up. Hands. I mean, even I talked to Michael recently. Can I get some brains, y'all? This is the morning report. We're trying to chickity check in and chickity check out what's giggity going on. And what's giggity going on is we are searching for brains. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that got some brains. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity chat? And the socks off. We need the socks off in this liggity live, y'all. Unless you do indubitably doobly dooey do got doobies and you do on the doo doo and you do shoes caboose got some more kitty litter than your boy got in my crunchy turd nuggets, then maybe we could confiscate your socks and try to talk about the next stibbity steps on how to drop deuces in your zombie coat brand typey wipey. Can I get the eyeballs up? Hola, mi amo Z. This is the morning report. Well, that leads me to my next question. Got brains? Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. This is definitely an attempt to unclog a douche juice caboose that I set in forward motion due to technologies. But the next technologies, y'all, let me tell y'all. So I'm probably gonna go live at like in the afternoon sometime today, and hopefully I have every freaking thing set up. And let me tell y'all, I need my nuts back, motherfucker. Stop that bullshit. It's just us here. So you think I'm gonna fucking not fucking tell you that I need my motherfucking nuts back? Give me my fucking nuts back. My socks is off. My pantyhose is on my head. Squirrel. My glizzy plastic does hit multiples, as you know. But since you've been gone, a little birdie ran off with my heart. And we be hitting these multiples with these roses. Not exactly sure where she's at right now. Yeah, well, I fell in love though. You know how I make my crab ragoons? You ever fall in love? Look at it, love, love. You're like, dang, what we gotta do to make this happen? And I'm your boy, so you know I think everything gonna happen instantly, cause you already know. You will, but everybody knows. You already know. Boom. So I try to make my crab raccoons up in my diaper wipey. I try to get that money shaking, and I can't get that shaking bacon without that rose hitting them multiples off of that low liggity low price from Timu though. And then the crabs get all pinchy, and then I get all bumpy, and then I need peroxide on that money. Yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely was a little bumps in the roads and road maps of how many pimples actually pop up when I crusty truffle butter shuffle. Can I get some brains up in the chicken chat, y'all? Yeah, and then there's that aspect, all right? Then there's that aspect. You already know all about. I do have a priest outfit in the back of the tent down by the Ripper. You think I ain't willing to put on a freaking priest outfit, son? Yeah, so I fell in love, and like then like, you know, you know me, I'm like boom. I'll say it happens, right? I mean, I'll say the thiggity thing happens, and then uh I don't know. I mean, I do thiggity thing, a little bit of thiggity things off my plug. My plug gets extra squeaky due to me not having repentances of my recompenses of how many times my rectum got to get searched to into how many times Lucy gonna show his butthole up on my and also the booty hole competition is still up in the air. I might still make an appearance at the Michigan's Prettiest Butthole competition this year. Regardlessness is, I am definitely gonna be making an appearance at some Juggalo thiggity things around here around Snitch again. If anybody out there in Snitch again. There's 80 y'all, so I don't think any of y'all is in Snitch again. But can I get some brains, y'all? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. So I don't even know what to change the dark side to, though. I do want to change the dark side. I do understand where I. Grandma! T. Rosa needs her paschettis and meatballs, Grandma. You gonna just keep throwing douche down on me? Talk about I ain't supposed to react to the reaction to how many interactions react to my rectum region, Grandma. You gonna keep throwing them douche deuces? I need some paschettis and meatballs, Grandma. Can I get some brains? Unless grandma gonna get me some of them pescettis and meatballs while my roses be hitting multiples on multiples. If you maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that knows how to get a lower prices with these tariffs and the in frustrations, right? Happens to the frustrations to where the friction start to make bony bust on my backsplash to where my patina start to get a little bit viewed in the skew of the way the viewer skews gets the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. I'm trying to learn y'all how to hit these multiples on multiples. You gotta get them roses off of Timu. How do you think of it thing? My backsplash gonna get patinaed with them eyeballs going straight on my camel toe. How do you think the friction actually happens to where Boney be busting off the bone chain, chickadee bone chain? Staying Frank strong, you need to get a Zombie Coat brand bone chain. Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Yeah, I'm trying to unclog a little clog douche caboose. The anal canal was only so long, and it only has so much width, and then you got millimeters and diameters, and I went to grab something, and I grabbed the chili pepper. Crusty truffle butter shovel. Don't mind if I do. Can I get some brains, y'all? I tried recompenses. Why you gotta keep recompensing me when I got roses and chili peppers? Watch this, son. Look at that. Science. You want actual science? Throw eyeballs on them thiggity things and get the eyeballs off of my camel toe chickity chat. It is too early for these thiggity things, y'all. I'm trying to teach you about how chili peppers and roses make the babies in the morning time. Can I get the eyeballs up? You know my glizzy blasts are gonna hit multiples on multiples. It is a whole load of douches that grandma says my glizzy blasts that don't hit multiples on multiples. Can I get the eyeballs off of my camel toe? Ain't no brains here. I thought that you knew that. I know that you know that my piggly wiggly squiggly. It's too early in the day for that one, huh? That joke don't work this early. Ain't no way I got that higgity. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the Morning Report, where we're trying to figure out how many free tasty treats it does take to spin the wheel. I thought that you knew that. I thought that I was going to eat a free tasty treat for the morning time, but then the morning time popped up, and then I had to pay child supports. Boney busted off the bone chain. Skip is pissed because all the Yardbirds went away due to the increasing rate of the tariff. Says. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. I thought you were gonna take your socks off in this lady live. Where's all the socks at up in this money? Grandma, I told you T. Rosa needs some paschettis and meatballs. Hell yeah, y'all. So I do know at least one thing for sure. And that is, I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? I did have zero plans and nothing's to do with nothings. This is just a drain clogging experiment right here. Trying to stay frank strong, trying to keep breathing, trying to encourage y'all to keep breathing. If you know even about the amounts of ways you could keep breathing, to where the breathing starts to happen, to where the breathing like becomes to where your lungs expand. I'm talking about expenditures of the liggity lungs, where crusty truffle butter shuffles do originate in the morning time. Why you think you gotta keep Boney on that zombie coat brand bone chain, y'all? You got to try to prevent the preventionists of the child supportness. Says you got to keep the money's flows going to where the money's supposed to go, and that is not the baby mama drama llamas. Oh shoot, I just thought about that. Dang. I didn't even realize I did that. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. If you want to keep your socks on in this lickety life, you might as well toss them monies off, get them chesticles ready to crusty truffle butter shuffle all the screen, because we trying to get these free tasty treats in order to have breakfast. How am I supposed to have a soggy biscuit with my waffles? My twat waffles need cut muffins. I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that got some brains. I'll be trying to get my moisture levels all the way through the roof of the 10 town by the river. Turns out it's dry as shit. It's like jerking off with sandpaper in this bitch. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that got some brains. I done turned my bananas into chili peppers and put eyeballs on all them thiggity things. You think I ain't got cut muffins up down the where my butt chunder be looking like my diaper wipey? Turns to where my camel toe is full of Rocky Mountain oysters. Says, can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that got some brains. Told y'all put eyeballs on my nanners, and they lost to gravity. You know what else loses to gravity? Everything. Everything, thang. Just like that. Pigaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. I tried to recompense my repentance. It's a recompense. Why you thing? I got a plug. You think I'm plugged in for no reason? Cause I ain't got a relationship with Jesus. Jesus made my waffles. Who do you think taught me how to do a new, son? Can I get some brains? Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. This is the morning report. I'm trying to figure out how many squirrels gonna never give me my nuts back, since they said that the nuts bust too quick, and it's not satisfaction for the satisfying of the matters of the factuals of the actual factuals of 1 minute is not lickety long enough. I thought that was larger than average. Turns out that ain't the way a downtown reach around poster go. Pigaboo. Little baby bitey bonies be talking about all this doo-doo caboose. Can I get some brains, y'all? I try to rinse and repeat. Why you keep telling me that in the chickadee chat? I rinse, I repeat, and then Buddy Pony comes up and redoes them thiggity things. Bones down, shockers up. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Why you tell me about the weird decompositions? I know my cunt muffins only last under oxygen for so long. Why do you think gravity always wins? You thinking that I don't know about science? Come on now, son. I know all these things about sciences. I thought that I was gonna teach you the history of the geography of how many geometries got to have to go in to making a little nice little bow. Now you think I don't know how to make a bow? I know how to make a bow. Can I get some brains? She's saying that I ain't gonna get nannered. If I don't go on tickety TikToks, then I don't get no nanners, huh? Can I get some brains? Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the morning report. And this just in. If you have any recompenses of the reconciliations of how many rectums you could lick with your new. Can I get some answers up in the chickadee chat? Because I need numbers. I need a number, a thiggity thing, and I also need your eyeballs. Up in the chickadee chat. I know my camel toe looking fresh to death in the morning time. I was working on it all night. Y'all was seeing me working on it all night. Ain't no brains there. Trying to stay Frank strong with this zombie cobra and bone chain. As always, thus in conclusion, if you need to get down here to Z's big ass, small ass storage units the way Z needs you to get down here to Z's big ass store, I got stuff for sale. I got thickety things that I need you to get. The fire sale, you need a wheel? You never thought you needed a wheel this bad, huh? You want to spend that money? Get down here to these big ass, small ass storage units. I got you, son. You need diaper wipies. Holla at your boy. Ain't no brains here. Oh, no, Google. No. No, Google. No. 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 That is not applicable, acceptable. There is no application to apply the apples in the eyes for those little thickety things. No, Google. No. No. Make a baby mad. No. No, make a baby mad. Baby wanna suck a thumb and play with my pinkies. No. Grandma said that the pinky is my pliggity plop plop. No. You make a baby mad. No, make a baby mad. Make a baby mad. Baby gonna drop a deuce. And my camel toe is smelling good. I do not need to make my camel toe smell bad. No, make a baby mad. You make a baby mad. No. No, make a baby mad. Baby, try to have a fun time. Happy, fun time. Throw them hands up in the chickadee chat. Y'all ready to have a happy, fun time? Unless you want to make a baby mad. No. No. Can I get some brains? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. But yeah, so nice look at it live. I'm probably gonna broadcast. Broadcast. I feel like such a douche caboose. Whenever people say stuff like broadcasts or things like, I mean, I do say like my show, like right, like I do put on a show, so I say my show, but like the next broadcast is gonna be broadcasted, simulcasted across the whole TV station thing, and I think I'm gonna have a couple extra cool things to do, but it's probably gonna be like this morning time one where, I mean, obviously, ain't nobody expecting me. Except the people that demand me to go lickety live the last few days. I don't know what's up with them people. But yeah, the next one, I'm gonna try have the next one has stuff pop out. I don't know. I thought that I was gonna try to have shit pop out because I don't give a fuck. Right? Do I look like a motherfucker that give a fuck? Does this motherfucker look like he give a fuck? I'm gonna try to have stuff pop out here. Like, if y'all be talking about this super chat, talk about my cash app, talk about my snatch chat, talk about how good my camel toe looking in the morning time. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat? I thought this was gonna be a twitch, one of my Twitch rant off thiggity things. But I think that this is gonna happen here on the YouTubes. My crusty truffle butter shuffle, my nippy slippies, and the eyeballs getting up. Eyeballs up in the chickadee chat, y'all. Haha. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can figure out the way to get stuff to pop up on here on YouTube. And we're gonna pop some stuff up, y'all. Nothing but love over here on the dark side. Can I get some brains? Ain't nothing but love trying to get Frank strong. You know that, I know that, you know that, I know that. Ain't nothing but love. Can I get some brain? I'm gonna try to get some thiggity things to pop up. Other than the morning, other than your rock balls going diggity down on my camel toe, son. Y'all being naughty. All I got accessibilities is to the tickle Gucci. Yeah, I'm gonna try to learn a couple thiggity things for this next liggity live, and I'm gonna when I learn I do our downtown reach around. I can't unlearn that monies. What am I supposed to do? Just give that money away for free at the Motel 8? They keep the light on for you. You know who else keeps the light on? Can I get some brains, y'all? Thank you guys for laughing and tibbity tap in. And I mean, if I needed a sign, there's my sign. So next time y'all bones down, chakras up, like I'm saying, I'm gonna try to work on some things. Trying to make this next one has some stuff pop out. We're gonna do some stuff, and you know, I'm only going through the roof for the 10-town better rip it. The landlord says we got to get up at the end of the month, and Skip ain't cleaning this ticket tent with your boy. And I don't know what we're gonna do. How we supposed to be winning the race when Skip ain't laying the pipe down? There's no way. So until next time, remember, bones down, chakras up. There's